Welcome back to the Zidane Matthew Show. Hit that subscribe button, people. Like the video. Yeah, man. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what your thoughts are. Share the content with your friends. Yeah, man. Alright. So, it all started in 2007. And I'm going purely based off memory here now, people. So, the Jamaica College spectators, supporters, fans can always correct me because I'm going purely based off memory. So, if I get anything wrong, you can correct me. Yeah. So, it all started, that I can remember, in 2007. I think that was the first time JC won the Manning Cup in quite some time. Then St. George's College went back-to-back 08-09. JC came back 010. And George's again went back-to-back 011-012. Good? Hopefully I'm right so far. No, 2013 JC, 2014 JC, 2015 JC, 2016 JC, 2017 JC. 5 Manning Cup titles in a row. Yes, you are Georges who won the Champions Cup in 2015, which was big for me. And I thought they could argue that Georges was the best team in schoolboy football that year, even though they only won the Champions Cup. I don't know what happened to them in the well, Miguel Cole happened in the finals 2015, you know. Great schoolboy coach. Rate him highly. But 5 Manning Cups in a row. I know that even though the Champions Cup is big, it is nice, a lot of qualities on display from game one. First, you have to do well in the Manning Cup to qualify for it. Big competition. The Manning and the Costa Cup are still more prestigious than that competition, as great as it is. And JC won 5 in a row. And with the 2007 and 2010 triumph, that would be 7 from 2007 till 2017. Miguel Cole got a job overseas and he left. KC won 2018. Trying to remember who they beat in the final. If it was, no, it was Georges that they beat in the final 2018, not JC. But probably JC went to the Manning Cup semi-final, if I can remember. JC won again in 2019. Freakish way. They didn't win a game in the quarterfinal round. They didn't win the semi-final. They didn't win the final. They won both on penalties. So when I said that they didn't win, they didn't win over the 90 minutes. They won on the lottery penalties. And they drew all the game. But the group was stayed away and they got through. So you know, it's a title that you want to rate too much, but it's a title nonetheless, and it shows you the character, the fight, and the determination, and the history that they have. That all when them not special as a team, them going for it, and they will win it. They won in 2022 again. So they won in COVID 2020 have less, and they won in 2022 again. Now you hear what me just say, people. You hear that information. JC is the Man City of schoolboy football, of Manning Cup football. They don't want to use United as history, but them are garbage now. But historically, I would have Man U. But we don't want to call Man U name too much. But so Man City has won 5 in a row in the Premier League. It's 5 or 4. But you understand with me. So they are the Man City. They are the Real Madrid if you go Champions League of Manning Cup football. They are the Brazil if you want to the World Cup of Manning Cup football. That's what JC is. And I respect the institution and what they have achieved. And though there are many years when we pick against JC, when I say something, I say, you don't say this team are going to win this year. When JC might not be slightly under them, but good still. And they find a way to win. I think the history and what is instilled in the players when they play for JC makes it tough for JC to be beaten oftentimes, even when a team is better. And that is why I was so disappointed when it was pre-planned. It was pre-planned, people. Don't follow anybody. Don't follow any coaches in a public interview. What you expect them to say? They're not going to say, yeah, we sat down and we agreed with St. Catherine that we're not going to play. No, we're going to play for a win. We're going to draw the game and go. No, they're not going to come and say that publicly. But that's what I was there. That's what happened. I saw players breaking through 3 against 3 and head right to the corner flag in the first half. So they literally, because the term playing for a draw now is you're going to set up defensively organized, but you're still trying to win the game. So when you get the ball, you try and attack. If you can, if there's space to attack, you attack. If there's opportunity to score, you score. So when you see a team play for a draw, in the real sense, it don't literally mean them play for a draw, They think that the way them going to set up is the best way to actually win the game without taking a lot of risk. You understand, people? So when you hear the term, in the real sense of it, say, they're playing for a draw. It means they're setting up to be very difficult to be breakdown because they don't need to win the game. But if they get the opportunity to win the game, they shall win the game. JC never wanted to win the game. St. Catherine never wanted to win the game. It was farcical and it was planned. But that's another video. The video is not about that. The video is about what I mentioned initially in this video. You understand who JC is. You understand what they're about. As I said, I respect them highly. What if they should falter again at this stage of the competition? That would be back-to-back years where JC would not get to the semi-final. And when you add to it that fact that them go off a beg and friend up St. Catherine, you say, yo, make us work it out and nobody try win the game. Embarrassing. What does that say about the coach, the head coach of Jamaica College? What does that say about him, the fact that he's at the helm and that was agreed upon? What does that say about him if Jamaica College get knocked out at this stage again for the second season? Is 1 year, them give the previous coach, 1 season. Yeah. 1 season. Boom, and him gone. The current Glenmuir coach is the defending Champions Cup champion. 1 season, 2018, and he was gone. Fortunately, though, again, even though it was a freakish way of winning the championship, as I said, no wins in the quarterfinal round. They didn't win the semi-final outright. They didn't win the final outright. So from the quarterfinal round to the end of the Manning Cup in 2019, under this current coach, JC did not win a single game in the first 90 minutes. So while him squeeze out the win, you can see the shakiness. Now, what if he does not win this year? What if? And after, on the backdrop of that farcical situation in St. Catherine, clearly the man is not that guy. I had reservation over him, the first time I saw JC play underneath him, Under him, rather. Let me be proper. Under him. And as the Mount plays that running him down, top up, particularly want him to be his assistant. But I'm not impressed, I'm not impressed with him at all. But that's just me view. Me, maybe I'm an idiot. Forget about my analysis of the coach. But that was my personal view. Not impressed with him. Don't rate him highly. But others do. But the question is this is not me analyzing anything now. This is just the question now. What if he fails to get to the semi-final once again in back-to-back years? Having to beg St. Catherine to help him to go through. What does that say about him? What is going to happen? You only gave the previous coach, Andrew Peart, 1 season of failing. 1 season. How many seasons of failing would the current coach get? It's a big if still. You're not done yet. But that's a question I am asking. What if? These, though, are merely my views, and now as always, what say you?